As humans, we cannot deny that almost all of us are victims of mental distress. Some can bounce back to a normal livelihood eventually with time. Others require professional help to heal from the sufferings of monotonous sadness. Whatever the reason for distress, one should not scare away from seeking timely support from a reliable therapist. Now the reality is that it almost becomes difficult for an individual to understand the perfect time to ask for help. The question is, when should you consult a therapist? No worries, here we present a few signs. If you relate with them, then fix your appointment with a therapist. You are having difficulty managing your emotions. Take note of how extremely you feel the emotions of sadness, anxiety, or anger. According to Dr. Ramani Durvasola, a California-based licensed clinical psychologist, anger is the most common trait of depressive emotions. Anger is the most uncontrolled negative mechanism for dealing with your stress. Also observe if you are continually going through phases of emptiness that gradually lead to increased sadness. An appointment with an experienced psychotherapist then becomes necessary. You are losing your performance power. Are you losing your concentration power? Well, here are some medical facts behind it. Dr. Durvasola says mental health issues can deteriorate your attentiveness, memory, and psychological energy. And sessions with a therapist will help you to regulate your regressive behavior, control your stress through active problem-solving tips, and experience relaxation. Your eating and sleeping patterns have changed. The most common symptom of induced mental illness is when the appetite and sleeping patterns get disrupted. To cope with the overwhelming negative emotions, either you don't feel like eating anything or you tend to overeat. Either you become an insomniac or use sleep as a method to escape reality. It's time to stop yourself from exercising these harmful habits and mend the situation by booking a therapeutic consultation. You are having trouble maintaining relationships. Do you move away from your close friends and family members when you are depressed, as if you do not wish to burden them with your negative sentiments? Or do you over-communicate your thoughts to everyone around you? Along with communication problems, a depressed person struggles with relationships. As per renowned psychologists, when one experiences psychological distress, maintaining the existing or building new relationships becomes a hassle. Therefore, it becomes essential to contact a skilled therapist to adopt improved social skills. You are alienating yourself from your favorite activities. Typically, you lose interest in doing stuff that you loved to do before. For example, you have lost your passion for singing or you no longer love to sketch or draw. Unconsciously, you withdraw yourself from continuing your hobbies or your preferred activities. Time to knock on the door of a skilled therapist to understand what is holding you back, solve the problems, and then relive the joys of life. Your physical health is suffering. Your cardiovascular, endocrine, immune, and cerebrovascular systems are directly affected by your prolonged episodes of depressive emotions. The immediate health issues that arise from overstressing are headaches, fatigue, muscle pains, chronic inflammations, and greater cardiovascular reactivity. Therefore, you should not delay contacting a professional mental health expert to avoid worsening your physical health problems. Your takeaway: If you are facing the mentioned symptoms, you know what your next step should be. Rather than shying away, grab the power of professional medical assistance. Be assured that therapists and psychologists have the appropriate degrees and educationally equipped methods to cure you.